So Impact picked up a few guys. Edmonton Impact picked up 3 dudes somewhat recently. Mainly because they've lost so many freaking people. So they picked up Matt Derula, who'd been playing, I don't even know who Matt Derula was currently playing with, probably Revo. Mike Zupa, also playing with Revo. Axel Godin, who's not played in the United States for a couple years. Axel, a French guy playing with the Tauntauns. Axel's very good. But the whole reason I bring it up is because they've lost all these guys. With the Latin Saints coming out, Alex Rodriguez did not play for Impact last year, but he is on the Latin Saints. They lost Alex Goldman. Alex is insane. Alex is probably like the best paintball player right now. J-Rab, Justin Rabikoff, also good leaving Impact. So I don't know. I mean, I think Impact losing a lot of people, well, I don't know. I mean, it might be a big deal to them, but I think picking up Axel, Mike Zupa also coming up, but Matt Derula's very good. So they definitely added good people, and I think that, you know, having their same system will probably be fine. I mean, I don't think that you're going to probably see a huge drop-off in how they do at tournaments. Mainly because I don't think Impact's really been as good or as dominant as they have been in the past. I mean, if we look at... Wait, what the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. If we look at, you know, their last tournament wins, it's like they've done good, but definitely not as good as they were, like, say, in 2017 or 2016. I mean, if we look at them, they got 5th at World Cup, then a 10th. They did win the Golden State Open, which was an amateur tournament. It's not a pro tournament. That's why it says open. They did get 2nd in 2021. They did get a 1st and a 2nd. That's kind of crazy. They got a 3rd and a 3rd, an 8th, a 4th, a 6th, a 1st, a 9th, a 3rd, a 6th. So I don't know. I mean, while we look at Impact's roster and we're always like, oh my god, they're so good, you know. They've got like the best players, you know. They've got like, you know, they had A-Rod. They had AG. Alex Goldman. I don't know if everyone's... people have called him that. They have J-Rab, Justin Rabikoff. So they had an extremely good roster. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if, you know, a 5th? I mean, sure. I mean, you know, the team without those guys could have got 5th. I mean, they certainly could have gotten 10th, you know. So I don't know. I think that paintball's very difficult. So I think that, you know, we never know what's going to happen. And having, like, consistency of Dave and Bart there the whole time can definitely, like, you know, bring up these other players and help these other players kind of, like, succeed and, like, hopefully bring out the best in them. Because it's like, you know, think about, like, if you were playing, like, professional sports, right? Think about, like, if you were on an NBA team, right? And, like, say you played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you're okay, right? You're pretty good. But then, like, you know, 5 years into your career, you get traded to the Knicks or the Lakers or something like that, right? Like one of the big crazy teams, right? I think that going to one of those teams would kind of like, you know, you're like, oh God, I'm on the Lakers. Oh, I'm on the Knicks. Or, oh God, I'm on Impact. You know, like this is one of the, like, you know, teams that always wins tournaments and they're expected, like, they're expected to play a little better, right? So I think that maybe going into that environment, it's maybe a little bit more serious, maybe more is expected of you, so maybe you do better. You know, maybe some of these players can excel under a little bit more pressure and a little bit more like spotlight and stuff like that. You know, I think having Axel being able to pick up some of these guys, we'll come up here, like being able to pick up Axel is going to be interesting. Axel's one of the better... Axel is one of the better snake players, or, you know, front guys to play paintball, you know, in the last, like, 10 years or something like that. He's very good. Just being in Europe makes it kind of hard, right? Like, if he was born in LA, he'd probably be, you know, a little bit more of a prominent name in pro paintball. So maybe going over to Impact and having a little bit of guidance maybe more from Dave or from Bart, you know, could be a good thing. Not that he's bad, you know, but who couldn't be better? Well, I for sure can't be. So I don't know. Impact 2022. Are they going to get last in the division? Impact's going to get relegated.